never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
From him, as well as Mitani in 8th as well. Agostinelli, the Vietnamese rider.
See, Veda Pratama doesn't know the track quite as well as some of the Spaniards around. Pugliese, who takes the advantage. The Italian has the front running spot.
And Peter, that chair up into 9th place as well as the number 9.
Down the corkscrew again, you're looking, but that's never stopped him before. So I don't think the circuit knowledge thing is a...
Racing Pack has taken another 1.5 seconds
1.5
out of the leading pack.
Looking back at what a great picture that is. Looking back at Danish, and now it's a huge thing. Maybe the number 11 David Gonzalez, but that's his first rookie season. So if he...
What's going on here? It was 4.7 last time around. As they cross the line this time, it's going to be
forward Brian Uriarte, and the leader Veda Pratama on the 54 knows the track. It's not on this motorcycle, so it's really evenly paced here. And
3.6. Well,
3 laps to go. At that pace, they can catch them. That's unbelievable. And at 8 laps to go, you know, we're not halfway through this, and we've yet to see anyone exercise a significant advantage anywhere. Certainly not sort of full.
Well, we'll have to see, because if this lot are smart, you know, Carter Thompson's.
Yeah,
this
there's
is
still plenty to action remaining.
They're being very sensible, Peter. It's like a very high speed.
Sitting up and waiting for anybody down the back straight.
No, absolutely right. So I think these ones have run completely wide there. It's Mitani, Luca Agostinelli. What a ride from him. And Carl pushing just behind him. Real game of chess. They're in it for the long run now. This is your group. Doesn't look like any of them are going to really drop off. To the side, one rider on the move is Zen Mitani, who's now into 6th place and 2-0. Really good stuff from these guys. Very, very impressive. They've dropped Thompson, Mounsey. Pugliese's made that step up to be a consistent podium contender. Gonzalez clearly knows his 2, lapping similar pace to these guys here. Yaroslav Karpushin up in the 10th place, and Ramadeepa.
But this is superb. I mean, it's great for their confidence.
Place very, very well. I'm going to have a look at what he was up to last weekend. 201 last time around. Karpushin was one of the riders that found himself way down the ordinance,
isn't it? Even if they don't catch that group, they know going in tomorrow, I can race with these guys. I'm going to go and the point is, I think all 5 of them know that you need the slipstream here.
Order on the grid, 24th position. So that is a heck of a pace from the Kurd.
Race with them right from the beginning.
And the only one there, yeah, I mean, it looks like Mitani's just got a crack.
Vader's tried to run away with it and couldn't, and they know that you need the slipstream. So the
Ristani rider.
Yeah, but wasn't that because he was penalised?
Exactly.
So yeah, he was
looking pace. I mean, Japan's got yet another superstar following the likes of the footsteps of the likes of.
Really is no point in doing anything silly at this point in the race. Just hang in there. You've got he came along this weekend and was quick enough in practice. So I think, you know, it's
higher for Risato, but we'll switch our attention back to the front here. 2.9 the gap. So
and they're coming 7 laps to go and a couple of corners, and then sort it out over the last couple of laps. Great things to see him battling through the field like that. He's certainly able. Oh, and they're coming. You can see it now. You don't need the lap time, so you can. They're coming.
Here comes the freight train of Mitani.
And there is the group behind it. It's another slipstreaming battle, and of course it's the 85 Pratama having things moving around quite a lot. That gave him a reason to be concerned, and he's gone.
It's the Japanese bullet train, apparently. None of that, no freight, just straight up bullet. Here we go.
Of Katsik Singapong there. Mike Yu is his commonly used name, from 1st to 5th in one corner.
There you go. So we see, Singapong's gone down. That's go then.
And the 31 of Pugliese goes past the 13 of Hakim down. That's a lot easier than saying Katsiak Singapong. Mike Yu, his mates call him.
Shame for Mike Yu. Was having a really good race. Was just going to touch upon Karpushin.
And Ish. Veda is still with them, very much still with them, in fact. 2.5 laps.
I'm just having a look then. David Gonzalez in the Moto3 Junior World Championship last time out. Say Borelli's sort of down on confidence perhaps at the moment, but Karpushin's sky high. He got a podium in the
laps to go.
Well then, Here we go. Danish down the in Jerez just last weekend. Came away with 9 points. 7th place finish. European Talent Cup in Jerez last weekend. So really, really good stuff from Yaroslav. Inside he has a look. Of course he'll have a look, but no, it's Pugliese who holds the line there. Down the back in race 2 for him. So certainly taking that confidence from there through to here.
Yeah, excellent. Now, let's just say, you know, Zen Mitani there in
straight will come. They've got to be smart and not mess each other around too much, otherwise they will just be eaten. As we see Singapore up there ahead of Marco Morelli then. So this is
6th place. He was quick in practice. He seems to have clicked with the KTM rookies.
Up by the 2.3. Another half second, Peter.
Absolutely, 2.5.
The battles for 12th and 13th. So Morelli's found his feet a little bit, hasn't he? And I would just like to say, actually, sorry Peter, but Yaroslav can't push it. 2:01
laps remaining. You're on board with Hakim Danish, passing the 31 of Ega Pratama.
What was he doing last time out? Last lap around a 2:03.
But it's ridiculous. You know, Marco
1.5 last time around. The lead is here, 2:02.8, 2:02.9.
Right, and out across the track. Who's latest on the brakes at the end of the track? It is Hakim. No, it's the 31 of Pugliese. Morelli, you remember, go back to Assen last year, can win a race like he's on a different planet.
Yeah, well, it's 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And he was over a second quicker than them.
Yeah. Who has the advantage?
Moriarty sitting quietly, Veda sitting quietly, David Gonzalez sitting.
And then how is he scratching around here for a few points?
Obviously, he started from the back of the grid, didn't get the first.
Well, and
interesting.
Yeah, and we've still got 5 laps to go.
But
okay, you know,
realistically, these guys are like, I can get my first Rookies Cup podium here. This is brilliant. So perhaps the only one who's not exactly got a cool head is this lap that he would have wanted. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow when the grid has changed up again. Probably going to turn a screw a little bit shortly, aren't they? In 1 lap's time, and it's going to get very interesting indeed. David Gonzalez, or maybe he does.
And it's 2 laps to go. Is it under 2? No, it's 2.5 seconds.
Won't we?
Yeah. But he just, you know, that's unfortunate. I think the nice slow-mo there of Ega Pratama in 2nd place. Certainly keeping.
So I think it could be. That could be it. We will have to see. But they are visibly nearly there.
He's a lovely young man. He's got incredible talent, but it just has up weekends and down. Brian Iriarte, honest, and right at the back there, you can see that Veda's still got to get back on terms. I really wonder what happened there, because you know the bike got itself all crossed up through the fight.
Peter, it is pretty thrilling.
Superb,
I mean, what a fight it's been for them. What a race. Hats off to all of them.
Weekends, that's just the way it is. And
well, I do know he's I was just going to say, Maverick Vinales, the
final left-hander, and he certainly had to back out of it and lost all those places. Right now, the lead has gone.